Let's begin, shall we? We'll start by tuning the dobro. I always start by tuning the G string, the middle G string, the third string. I recently just tuned it, so it should be all set. And then what I do is I tune the first string, which is the D string. So this sounds pretty good. I'll demonstrate. If the D string is slightly flat, it would sound like this. You can almost hear the dissonance. So let's do that again. And this time I'll tune the D into proper tuning. Right now it's slightly flat, so I'm going to sharpen it. And there it is, back to... There it is. Okay, so now, after I get the first string, I go to the second string, which is the B note. And the B note on the dobro is slightly tempered, which means it's just ever so slightly flat than an actual B note. And there's musical theory to define and help describe that we can learn later on. But for now, you can either choose to tune it to a straight B, or you could slightly temper it and give it a more harmonious, open tuning. So that's what we'll do for now. Right now it's slightly flat because somebody didn't tune their dobro. Ooh, there it is. If it's too sharp, it would sound like this. Right? It's almost to the fourth, which is the C note. So I'll bring it to the... There we are. Very good. So now that we've tuned the G and the D and the B, what I like to do is I go and do the octaves. Now, octave is a musical term which is the same note, but just either an octave lower or an octave higher. So I'll demonstrate. Here's the middle G, third string. The octave G, low string, is going to be the 6. So you can hear they're the same note, but the low G is lower, and the middle G, same note, just different frequency ranges. So here's the G, the 6th string G, a little sharp. I'll bring it down. Now it's in tune. Here's flat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hear that dissonance? Now let's bring it up. Let's sharpen it into tune. So now the 6th string is in tune with the 3rd string. Let's get the B strings together. So that's the 2nd string and the 5th string. Well, that sounds pretty good. And again, let's just make sure. So I'll go flat. I always like to go flat and then bring it up because it keeps the tuning taut. So right now it's flat and a little wavy on the dissonance. Bring it up. Perfect. And then when you're fully in tune, you get to play the dobro. All right. And it sounds so beautiful and rich. Listen. Wow. Can you demonstrate on your dobro? Yeah, that sounds really good. Very good. Thank you for pulling out your dobro and showing it some love. We'll see you at the next training module.